Hey guys, this is SupPup and I'm bringing you a video after about 5 days of being gone, and I'm sorry I couldn't bring you guys any videos in that time, but I was very busy and it was just a lot going on. So I decided to come back, you guys, with some Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay, and I really enjoyed this match. We are playing a rush on Ilsa Nasantes. I'm with free squad mates right now, but it turns out to be 4 before the match is over, and we do work pretty well together. And unfortunately, due to time restraints on YouTube, I did have to cut this video in half. It was a grand total of a 30-minute match, but because of the time restraints, as I said, I couldn't show you all of it. I can only show you 15 minutes of it. So I cut it in half, and it's going to turn out to be around 14 minutes. But I really did enjoy this game. All you really missed was the taking of the first set of bases, and then you just saw the second site of the second set blow up. So we're now on our last set of bases, and this was a very proud moment of mine. I just gotten back to this game after quite a while. This is only my second game after being back, and I haven't played this game in quite a long time. But it's a very good game. I just haven't found the time for it with all the new games that I've been getting, such as for Christmas and stuff. So I have Brotherhood, as you've seen some gameplay videos of me on that, and I've been playing Black Ops, and there's been a lot of gameplay of other things going in to the YouTube channel, but I decided to bring you guys some of this because this is one of my favorite games to play. And it's a lot different than any of the Call of Duty games, but it's also similar, and I really love it for that. Something that Battlefield offers that Call of Duty does not is the options of using vehicles, and that is a lot of fun, because as you can see, I'm swerving away from rockets, and I was quite proud of myself in this battle, because I actually did very well for just being back and flying. This is my first time flying since actually being back in a helicopter or a Hind. And I'm in a Hind right now, and I have a gunner, and we are doing quite well. We're getting a lot of kills, and we're killing their tank usually each time it spawns. And it was quite enjoyable. We actually stay in this plane for quite some time, and it was very enjoyable. So my gunner is basically picking off people while I'm driving around this spawn location for them. And we're doing very well. I do know at one point we eventually get taken down. But this was definitely one of my favorite games since being back, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to play, and it's very fun to commentate these battles too. I know that with my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood matches I didn't commentate them, and I did do this for a reason, because just Brotherhood is amazing in its own right, and I didn't really want to take away from the experience of commentary. And also it's kind of hard to add commentary to that, because all you're really doing is sneaking around and stuff. And it is very challenging, don't get me wrong, but it's hard to like find words to describe what you're doing. So I decided to just leave it pure as is, and it turned out pretty well. I do know that those are some of my most high viewed videos, so I'm quite proud of that. But yeah, you can still see that we're actually still in this Hind, and I'm swerving away from rockets like crazy. Pretty much I have their whole and utter attention focused on this Hind, and I love doing that because that really gives our team an opportunity to get a lot more kills. It also gives us an opportunity to see where they are and get kills with my gunner too. So you can see I'm still flying around. They have a tank in the perimeter near our bases, and I'm dodging missiles, and here I don't know what happened. My Hind just like completely turned to the side, and my wing ended up catching on to a building, and I started hitting the ground. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to crash, but I actually am able to pull up. So that was a really close call, but you can see that it really didn't even do any damage to my plane, but it sure looks like it did, because it could have took out a lot of parts off it. But eventually I finally get hit with a rocket, and I'm like, well, you know, it happens. And I actually parachute down, and I do get a spray kill, like you guys saw there a second ago, but I immediately die. But yeah, that's my basic story of the Hind, and I was quite proud of myself for actually being able to hold the sites in their own right in my own right by actually focusing their attention somewhere else. So I decide to kind of keep my eye on the sights here. I go in this building, and then I decide to charge over to this little cliff because I see my team's on it, and I'm thinking it's pretty secure because this is also a very good ground. If we control it, it's very well defended. There, a tank was coming up, and I didn't notice him on the radar till the last second. So I frantically pulled out my rocket launcher and I took a shot at him. I did hit him, but it wasn't enough to kill him, and he ends up taking me out. So that was kind of unfortunate. But it really does happen a lot in the game. You just gotta get back in it and try harder, you know? So, I decided to go up here again, and this time I'm being a little more wary, and I get a kill. And I was very happy about this, and I see another guy, but my partner takes him down. So I really love this game also for working as a team. You can bring your friends on into squads, and you can have a great time. You get to you can go on mic and coordinate attacks and stuff. It's a lot of fun. And I'm kind of trying to get some sniping kills. Here I'm actually using the ump still, and I have the red dot still. And there I get another kill, and I'm doing quite well. I actually do pretty decent for my time back. It's not anything like I used to be able to really do, but I did do pretty decent, and I was pretty excited about that. So I'm in their spawn right now, and I'm destroying them from behind, and there I get a kill. And I'm trying to do something really cool. And this was a proud moment on my part. I kill him, and I'm like, oh no, I'm out of ammo! But I charge, and I knife him in the throat, and that was a proud moment for me. And there, I tried to knife him also, but I was too weak, I was too low on health, and he sprayed me in the face, and I died. But, you know, I was really proud of that moment. I was able to get that one guy, and then run down and knife the guy in the throat. And you'll notice on Bad Company that's really hard to do. Knifing is really hard to do on this game. It's not like the Call of Duty games where it's so easy to knife and you don't want to just run around and knife. And I think they purposely did that so you wouldn't have all these people running around knifing. Because I've noticed that it actually does take more bullets in this game than it would in a Call of Duty game to get a kill. So I do really like it, and here I decided to get on a heavy MG, and I'm doing some decent work keeping them back. But then an RPG just smashes into it and I die. But it happens, you know, I don't get down about it, I just go right back into the fight. And I see my partner's heading out to this cliff, and he looks pretty safe, so I decided to spawn off him. And I really loved this part of the match also, because we now have a pretty firm control of this ridge. And we're in very good position to start taking out people, and I get a kill, but then I die. So you'll see a lot of this game is me getting a kill and then dying, me getting a kill and then dying. But there's also times where I do extremely well and get like multiple kills and then die, and it all depends. I do have a few more very proud moments of mine in this game, which you will eventually see. And you can see that I was just wondering if that hind was ours, because sometimes they are able to steal it, but yeah, I didn't really remember at this time that we do have them push back on the ridge. They have not really gotten into the base. Here I see they have a tank, and I take a tracer dart shot at it, and I plant one on it, and then I'm going to fire a rocket into it off the tracer dart, and it's going to hit him dead on. The reason I waited so long was I didn't know if it was locked on. I was very confused. There I get another rocket on. I'm like, what the heck is it? Why isn't it dying? Because usually it's enough. But then with my third one, I kill it. So that's really surprising. I always thought it was a massive 2 to kill it. But I guess you can have more. I don't know, maybe I hit it in a good armored spot or something. I really don't know. Here I do shoot at those guys, but I do not get the kill. I do get a kill assist for one of them, though, so I was quite happy about that. And you can see that now our team is kind of pushed off the ridge, so they're starting to come into our base. And I do believe they have taken out one of the sites. Yeah, I do believe they have taken out one of the sites. So I decide to do some recon up here, and I charge up to this ridge, and I'm trying to get this ground for my team again. And I kind of try to, you know, see what I can see from up here, and I decide that it looked safe, but then out of nowhere, I didn't think anyone was in the tank because it wasn't really moving, but it shoots me. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but well, what are you gonna do? So I decide to spawn at our deployment again, and I'm trying to really just keep them away from the site. At this point, my main focus is keeping away from the site. I may go up on that ridge once or twice more, but that's only to impede their movement as much as possible. So and also from before, I know they have a tank, and I'm kind of hoping that the tank will come, I'll get a nice tracer dart, and I'll be able to kill it. And I don't remember if I succeed at that, but here you can see that I got another kill assist there. I kind of deserved that kill. I really thought I did, but well, what are you gonna do? A kill assist is fine with me, but it looked like I really did put a lot more bullets into that guy. But then, as you can see, I died by the guy on the kill cam there, so that's alright though. You know, it's my first match back. I didn't expect it to go, you know, perfectly. Normally I'd you know, have a better score, but you know, it was decent for what I did. And seeing as this is only my second match back, I was quite proud of this. Alright, so I spawned by my partner since he was kind of in a safe place over by the Hind over here. And I'm just kind of keeping the site secure. I don't want them to get the plant, because if they even get the plant, it could be very dangerous for us, because then all they have to do is start spamming rockets from that ridge. And that's a very good tactic if you are attacking on this map. It's to just, if you have it planted, have men stationed on the ridge and start firing down rockets. But I decide to take the advantage and control the ridge, so I decided to run up here to the ridge and kind of see if I have a good position. And there's a tank, and look how I'm freaked out at this point. Look at what he's doing to me, and I try taking a tracer dart shot, but I miss. And then I kneel down, but look at this. This is insane. And somehow he like shoots through the ground and hits me in the face. I don't exactly know what happened there. That was quite interesting though. I do give them props because it was a good shot. He really scared me with all that. But then I'm revived, and I really didn't expect that. But he actually does allow me to get a kill, so I was happy about that. And then the tank is still there, and I'm like, go away. And I don't understand why I missed that, but then I get it, so I was quite happy. Got a tracer dart plant, but then unfortunately I got sniped, and there was a sniper right on the side of the tank. Usually you don't see too much of that, but I guess because it was near the near their spawn that they wanted to take advantage of some cover of a tank, which is smart. But I figured I tracer darted it, and I've done part of my job, and I figured someone else would be able to take it out. So we also have the Hind up again, and you can see that that driver's kind of a moron. And there I see the UAV, and I decide to take some shots at it. I don't succeed in killing it, but because I don't have as great of aim as I once did when I was playing this before. Anyway, that guy is desperately trying to kill me, and I'm really trying hard to kill him. I do get a lot of bullets into him. And then somehow I get shot, and I really thought that I had gotten away, but never know. Anyway, I do really hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I will be bringing you guys more. So, until then guys, see ya.